Hello, hello, my wonderful people. Sorry about the quality and about the sound that is a little bit worse. Kids occupied my normal recording area, so today we're here sitting in bed. Look at my picture. I really like it. So, today is the last day of our little marathon. So, if you still haven't joined, now is the time. It doesn't mean you need to do it like before New Year or anything. You can do it in summer, you can do it like anytime, doesn't matter. I just like that kind of we have this mindset like new year, new life. That's why I choose to do it in December. But in reality, it can be any time, of course. So today is the last day. We need to find your point A in life and choose something that requires the most attention. And the exercise for the day is my favorite exercise. I'm sure if you have like any idea of coaching, again, therapy, you have done it. I don't know. If you haven't, I'll be surprised because it's one of the most well known coaching exercises. I do it every year. Unfortunately, I couldn't find, of course, when I needed the most, I couldn't find my wheels from past years. I put them somewhere. But I have David's ones. Look at this. He has all the it's from last year. Everything is to the maximum. I do it with kids, so this one is Romans. My son last year was not happy with entertainment, and studying. He was not happy about his studies. I don't know what he means. He's literally in top 5% in his school, but okay, it's individual. So here's my wheel. Again, all the materials you can print out if you follow. You either scan the QR code or you look for Pathway 2026 on Instagram. All the materials are there to download. So, how it works, this is the life balance wheel. You can usually, I printed out the one that was already filled out, but this one is empty. It's going to be a completely empty wheel, so you can decide what areas, what spheres of your life you want to see there. For me, I did looks because this year kind of not happy with the way I look. Health, relationships, like romantic relationships, family, I did separately. Money slash, I don't know, business, finances, whatever it is, work, job, career. So it's up to you. I can tell you how I work with my life areas, and maybe you will, I don't know, get some inspiration. So you need to objectively look at your life, maybe not objectively, how you this one is actually subjectively, yeah. How are you feeling in this or that area of your life? So, health, yeah, how is your health now? Are you happy with it? And then on the scale of 1 to 10, fill out and color what is your level now. My health, as you can see, is not perfect. And I am super grateful for my health because it's not terrible. And again, it was my deliberate choice to neglect it for the past few years. But obviously, yeah, not good. I'm generally healthy, but I am overweight significantly. 45 pounds more than my usual weight. Yeah, it's like what, almost 20, more than 20 kilograms, like 22, 23 kilograms of my extra weight. Not good. It affects my general, I don't know, just level of stamina. Not good, not good. Relationships. Happy as I don't know what. Absolutely perfect. And as you can see, I still put 9 just because I am a critical thinker and I think there's always room for improvement. But overall, I'm really happy with my relationships. I don't know what else I can even change. If I wanted to improve something, and David and I, we were sitting the other day kind of discussing this, and both of us, we couldn't figure out like what we want to improve in our family life, like relationship life, like intimate life, like nothing. So we're like, what the hell? Like, what to do? So both of us feel like there's no even room for improvement, but just in case, I put a little bit there to just let it be there. Money. Mine is not good in terms of, like last time I was talking about how I was still dragging on my old business, on my old project, and kind of I'm not there entirely. I'm not entirely in my new one. I'm like, so it's all here, there, blah blah blah. The house drained lots of finances. We renovated the whole thing, so not a very good year financially. Good news though, I know exactly what I need to do. I just need to be more consistent with budgeting and with my financial decisions and just overall. What else? Work, I put 8 because I am extremely satisfied with my university job. I am so happy with my students. I think I told you before that out of 70 students I had this semester in college, I had 0 negative or even neutral reviews. All of them were super positive, and it brings me so much joy, so much happiness. So with my daytime job, my university career, I'm more than pleased and happy. Again, leave a little bit just because I'm not consistent with my new psychology stuff, my new project for psychological aspect of life. So hopefully, here I am at least talking about some kind of stuff. So, next one, actually, I did the upside down here. So now, friends, the blue color. I like to do different colors just to make it more pleasant to coloring. So it's all kind of, again, nice exercise. The more creativity, the more emotions you put into something, the better it is, the more effective it is for our brain. So, friends, I am not happy with my friendship area. Because, again, as I mentioned before, all my friends have been with me for more than 30 years. So, all my friends were from my first grade, and we have very deep friendships. We love each other. Every single day, we say, like, good morning. I'm literally in bed recording for them, like, what's up? How did you sleep? Like, here I am drinking coffee to your health. Like, every single day, 365 days, I'm talking to my friends for more than 30 years. The problem is, they all live on a different continent now that I'm in the United States, and some of them are in Switzerland, some of them are in Russia, some of them are somewhere else, so it's all over the place. So yeah, all my friendships are far, far away and basically online. And I'm happy with that, but I really need to add some local friendships. So that's my main area of improvement. Friendships locally, yeah, in person. But still doing better than previous years. Now I at least meet with other people here, kind of my younger child hangs out with other Russian speaking kids here. So pretty good, but no deep connections here. Again, because I was choosing other things to do, my priorities were far away from friendships. So room for development for sure. Fun, happiness. Just in general, feeling happy. Kind of how happy are you genuinely? If somebody asks you, are you happy in life? I wanted to put 9 there because despite all the health, blah, 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 I feel happy. I'm so crazy happy. Every time I finish the lecture at the university, my eyes are like glowing. I'm like, oh my God. So my battery is like, yeah. Um, if you ever played Sims game, characters have this little diamond over their head, remember? So when they're feeling good, it's green, and then it can get like orange, something like that. Not cool. So mine is always green. I'm so happy. I don't know what should happen to me not to be happy. Yeah, something really bad probably will kick me out of my happiness stage. So feeling happy, having fun every day, love my life. Family, definitely room for improvement. And you see, I separated relationships with David, kind of romantic aspect, even though he is my family, but it's a different thing. Never combine your relationship with your partner with your family. That's actually what makes it usually, what ruins it usually, when you stop being romantic partners and instead you become husband and wife, mom and dad. Yeah, roommates. So that's what's drowned in the relationship. So romantic aspect, amazing, incredible. Family, I wish I could spend, again, I'm lying to myself. I know I can spend more time with kids. It's just not my priority, even though I do intentionally spend time with them. Could have been better, could have been better. So room for improvement, maybe playing more board games instead of watching movies together, go in different places. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably know that I usually separate time with my kids. So I go with my older son, just two of us, somewhere. But most of the time, it's movie theater because we both love movies. But it's not a communication. It's not in like you just stare at the screen. Yes, you are together. Yes, you are kind of sharing popcorn and all that. But it's not deep. So I'd much rather in the next year find something else, some more meaningful events, something that includes conversation, um, connection, stuff like that. So definitely could be doing more. And with my younger child, he's 4 years old, definitely could be doing more in terms of intellectual development, like I was doing it with my older son. We were constantly reading books, all kinds of like classes. With Michael, unfortunately, all my enthusiasm was spent on my older kid, so Michael doesn't get nearly as much attention as my older child did. So, room for improvement. I'm honest with myself. What is the next one? What the hell is this? Skills. Skills, Jesus. So, this one. Skills, I am happy again. I'm just not putting 10 there. But I'm constantly learning. I am constantly learning. I received two more certificates this year on top of my psychology degree and my PhD. I have all kinds of other stuff. I can never stop learning. And I'm already looking at the goddamn another psychology program at the University of Colorado. I need to stop. I'm like one step from enrolling there, and I'm intentionally stopping myself. Like, it's enough. Stop learning. Enough. Just stop. And so, yeah, I received two more certificates, one for relationship consulting, and I got the certificate for women's spiritual practices. But I'm not gonna talk about that because some people will think I'm crazy. Not time yet for that aspect. But yeah, I can organize women's circles, officially have a diploma. If you need a diploma for that, I don't think you actually need a diploma, but it just makes me more grounded, more kind of content with myself, knowing that, oh, now I have the official paper to organize like women's circles and all that stuff. So yeah, that's how my brain works. I need paper to confirm stuff. What else? What did I miss? Looks. Look at that on the left. Looks the brown color. Not happy with the way I look. When I lived in Europe, I was taking really good care of myself. I was always taking care of my hair, like dyeing hair. Now I haven't dyed my hair in what, 5 years or so. So it's all my natural hair, and it's falling off, and sometimes I'm like lazy to do my nails. Never ever happened before. Again, I haven't done professional manicure in 6 years now. I do all my nails myself. And I'm not happy about it. I'm not taking care of my skin properly, so it's all bad. Good news. I think David came from work, so he might intrude the room. Don't be surprised with the noise. His time to fill out the balance wheel, but he doesn't know about it yet. I'm recording a video. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So lost my track of thoughts. Oh, so the lesson there, what I got insight from this wheel today, that um I used to think for many years that I need to be fit, I need to be skinny, I need to be slender for to kind of to be loved, to be appreciated. So and I know that a lot of people still think that, like, only if only I lost 20 pounds, if only I had a smaller nose, if only I had a, I don't know, whatever it is. People have some crazy ideas sometimes. Then I will be like attractive, then I will be loved and everything. And it's such a wrong idea. Or something like I can't find a relationship because I don't look good or because I am overweight. Yeah, it's so not true. And so, uh, look at my relationships and happiness. They are literally the highest things on this wheel, despite me being almost 50 pounds over my normal weight. Over my normal weight. So I think I am, my normal weight is 52 kilograms, and now I am, what, 75. So I'm much bigger. I look bad. I look bad this way. I'm wearing like extra large clothes, and at the same time, I am the most loved in my entire life. What, I'm almost 40 years old, and out of all the years, I am the happiest in my love life, in my general just happiness, satisfaction level in life. So, the only reason to do this health, weight loss, only to literally be healthy and be more active. It has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with being attractive, because people love each other not for their weight, not for their looks. It's not the case. And only now, finally, thank goodness, I realize it. Of course, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to lose weight. I will try, but just because I want to feel better in terms of energy and activity. So, what to do next? After you sit down and you color all these things, have a picture and try to analyze what's going on with life balance. That's why it's called life balance wheel. So, what to do next? Choose one area. My mistake for previous years was I was trying to concentrate on everything at once. I was trying to do this, and this should be perfect, and this should be amazing. And that way, your focus again goes all over the place, and you end up doing nothing. So, what to do? Choose your one specific area. For me, it's gonna be health. 100% health, weight loss, muscle growing, stretching. My back is absolutely terrible. I have knots in my shoulders from all the work. I'm constantly like that, and at the end of the day, like all my muscles are, oh gosh, it's insane. So that would be my priority for the year. And again, you need to have the clear vision. That's why it's called pathway. You need to not just operate in some vague expressions like, oh, I need to feel better. I need to have more energy. What exactly does it mean? Remember, on day 0, we did this pyramid with environment, skills, identity, all that stuff, behaviors. Like, what exactly is that version of you doing on daily basis? Yeah, what they have, what choices they make. So all that should, like puzzles, everything should fall into this one big picture. Then, this is important. Clarify why exactly it matters and how this will affect other areas. For example, again, if you look at my wheel, my pronunciation is always, why am I choosing health? Because again, why does it matter? Finally, I have a clear vision why it matters. Not because I need to be more attractive, not because I need to feel better in my clothes, but because I am an adult, I am mature, and I understand that health is something that will allow me to be active later in life with my grandchildren, maybe, or just have more, I don't know, bright, amazing life, being able to go on hikes with my husband, being able to travel without pain in my knees and joints and everything. So health is something that just affects your entire life. And something is telling me that if I concentrate on health, this will automatically give me so much energy that I wouldn't feel drained at the end of the day, and it will allow me to make more money, to find time to meet friends, to spend more time with my kids. So, because I have poor energy level and health, it drags down all other areas. So think like that, think strategically, like why this matters, why this area you choose, uh, why it is important. Write it down, write it down, because you need to sell this idea to your brain. Otherwise, you will end up just resisting and kind of neglecting and abandoning. This is usually what happens. Like, oh, I need to work out, I need to sign up for the gym membership. But because you don't understand, like, why do I even need this? You just, there's something more interesting than that, and you just quit. So, whatever it is, you need to have the clear vision, the pathway, like why it matters to you as a person. And this again brings us to this pyramid with values, with identity, why this part matters to you. So, that's the next step. Next, even more important, goals. Set up goals, but they should be realistic, they should be measurable. For example, if I'm taking health, again, it should not be vague, unmeasurable stuff. I should go to numbers. Don't say, I need to lose 20 pounds. That's not a goal. That's not a goal, because, like, what are you gonna do? You can't just magically do that. Switch to numbers that you can actually calculate. Let's say I need to spend, I don't know, 30 days during the year, let's say, or I don't know, in 3 months, with 10,000 steps. Doesn't matter how many times per week you're doing it, but let's say you will need 30 times to spend 10,000 steps during the day, something like that. Then maybe 100 workouts of any kind, stretching or strength training, 100 of them until the end of the year. Yeah, and mark, yeah, circle them that this is done, this is done. So I suggest, again, choose the priority area. Let's say for you it's relationships, like romantic relationships with your spouse, let's say your husband or wife. uh Again, don't say something vague like, I want a better relationship, I want a deeper connection, I want to feel like lovers again. What does it mean? What exactly does it mean? I need to go on 10 days, 10 dates, 10 dates by the end of March. Yeah, I need to do this, and that. We should do this, and that together for this amount of times. Something like that, something measurable, something that you literally can circle or check mark. Like, this is done. One date is done. Second date is done. Otherwise, you might get out of touch with reality. And again, it seems that something is happening, but numbers don't lie. If you say that I'm trying to make my love life better, but then you look at the uh, tracker and there's like one date during the entire year where you spend time with your spouse as just as partners, not as family members. So be in contact with reality, be in touch with reality with numbers. With numbers. So, this is important to sit down and write those measurable goals that will allow you to stay in touch with reality. Again, clear actions and deadlines. Yeah, deadlines. By the end of January, I will do this, and that. I will do 10 workouts. By the end of January, I will, I don't know, spend 4 evenings with my children playing Monopoly. Something measurable. Something measurable. Or if you're trying of thinking of publishing a book, for let's say 4 hours, I will during this week work on a book. Yeah, and you mark 1 hour done, second hour done, and spread it realistically. Don't set unrealistic goals. If now your level of activity is 2,000 steps, don't write down, I'm gonna walk 10,000 steps every single day. Be in touch with reality. There is no way you can jump from 2,000 to 10,000. Same with everything else. If now you don't go on any dates with your spouse, don't set a goal of one date a week. It's just not realistic. Starts with once a month, and then slowly, when it gets like as a habit, then you will progress. Otherwise, it will only demotivate you, and again, you will drop into what we were talking about in the last lecture, those energy leaks, energy drainers, and you will end up saying, oh, of course I failed again, and get into this negative mindset again, like, oh, it's not working. Be realistic, be in touch with reality. And this is important. In the nearest 48 hours, do something to confirm that you have started. For example, what I did last evening. So I want to be more healthy. So I went to Amazon, ordered fish oil for myself, and ordered little pill organizer. So I always take my thyroid medication, and I'm gonna take omega pills. So that was my first step, to buy pill organizer, to make sure not to forget, because I always forget. I always say, oh, I need to take this vitamin, I need to do this, and then I'm just too lazy to reach for the shelf, and I will put it right on my nightstand, and I'm gonna do it every single morning, first thing in the morning. So some small step. If it's about relationship, call and book a table for you tomorrow. If it's for some sexy live, go on some Shine website or Alibaba or whatever, Amazon, order some new, I don't know, sexy outfit or whatever it is. If you are thinking of starting your business, go order you some domain. It takes 5 seconds to do that. So some small realistic step that you can take, like right now, today, to commit to what you plan to do. Also, again, if you go to the link I gave in the beginning, and I will duplicate it down under this video, habit tracker. Why I like this one? Because I really don't like the ones that have strict days or like numbers, like 21 long line of circles, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, blah 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 days. This demotivates you. What I like about these, I write down them by hand, and I don't demotivate myself if I don't do something. So if you did something, let's say like a workout, or drank enough water, or spent an hour with my kids, or something, just mark it with a little green square. If you didn't, leave it blank. Did something the next day, mark another circle, so it doesn't show you the fails. Yeah, the failure is not there, so at least something is done. And also it lets you again stay in touch with reality. Let's say what happened to me last year. I really needed to work on my shoulders. I'm again terrible shoulder tension, and I was highlighting what I did, and I did literally everything. All of the stuff was filled out entirely with green stuff, like drinking water, like a cream, lotion applying, watching different courses. And only the one thing I needed to do the most, like stretching back exercises, it stayed empty. So this really helps you again to stay in touch with reality, because we love to create the illusion of activity, like, oh, I'm working on this and that, I'm doing this and that, and then you see this, but no, the one thing that matters you're not doing. It's empty. You haven't done it once. So this really helps to just be honest with yourself. This whole little marathon is about honesty with yourself, and this self honesty is what maturity is. Everybody says, like, grow up, be mature, accountability, yeah, responsibility for your life. Honesty with yourself, being clear, honest, yeah, not for other people but for yourself, because this is the only thing that matters. So that's it for today. Again, please download all the materials. Tomorrow we are going to have a Zoom call. I will post a link on Instagram. So I really hope you do at least something. You don't have to rush and complete everything, but it would be super cool if you join Zoom tomorrow and share. Maybe you got some insight, maybe you noticed some pattern about yourself. I will be super happy to hear what worked for you, what didn't work for you. So please, again, tomorrow on Instagram I will post a Zoom link, so please join, either scan this code. It will be somewhere around 6 p.m. Mountain Time, Denver time, Colorado time, so something like that. Yeah, I will say today, later today, what exactly it's gonna be. So I'll be super happy to see you on Zoom. Even if you didn't do anything, still, let's go, let's talk, let's share, and just say Happy New Year to one another. That's it for today and for this little marathon. I wish you good luck, and again, just wish you honesty with yourself, because this honesty and clear vision, clear pathway, that is what's bringing us to happiness. So that's it for today. See you. Bye bye.